Hey guys, this is the Nick Hyde Memorial powered by Hyzerbomb, driven by Innova. We have the final 10 holes for you guys here. And we're at Harry Myers Park. I'm Lisa Fajkus.
And I'm Catrina Allen. Thanks for joining us. A little insight here, maybe to catch everyone up on what's going on.
Sure.
This round is starting actually on Saturday morning. So although it is the final 9, what you're going to see is 4 holes from Saturday morning, which we had some lightning delays and then eventually called it for the day. Round wasn't going to count.
Correct.
And then about hole 11, 12 of Sunday's round, we started fresh. And they told us that actually we do need to count those 4 holes, and we are going to play 5 more holes.
Thrown for a loop. Yeah.
So that's what you're seeing here.
Exactly. Yeah. The holes were initially thought to be scrapped out, and then we found out almost a little over halfway through our actual second round that these holes are coming back and they will be counted. So those scores had to be factored in. So it was a bit of a mental hurdle, and we were kind of like, oh gosh, that matters. And knowing that, we had to play actually 9 holes, so we had to play 5 more holes after this happened on Saturday, so we had to play it on Sunday, the final 5 holes. Anyways, back to Saturday morning. This is,
Yeah, so what you're seeing here is Saturday morning, hole 1. I'm taking the more aggressive route, if you will, up the middle, trying to sneak in that gap and maybe get a look.
I play really conservative again to the right side, just really thinking about a 3 here.
Yeah, and if you don't feel like you're going to get the 2 or the look you want, I feel like there's absolutely nothing wrong with going down the right side, making sure you're in the middle.
I'm counting on those skips there, and in the middle.
You're staying away
long.
from both trouble. You're not going to go right,
center
OB,
cut.
And you're not going to see, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't like the left side. If you happen to be a little early on your release on your hyzer, you could get caught up.
Yeah, you could actually even, although you don't think about it, you can even go down in that lake.
Yeah.
Then you're scrambling and you're OB. And which we're seeing the trouble you can get into if you do take that aggressive route. However, Paige is going to have, a little scramble here. That'll be fine.
It's tough with the sloping grounds. There's not much flat ground out here at this park in particular, and this hole is sloping right to left.
Yep. So they both just pitched out and are going to try to scramble to save bogey. Or not necessarily, you don't want to save a bogey, but,
But it's still, if that's the number to save, that's what you're going for. Paige puts it up nice and close. Rebecca's leaving herself probably closer to circle 2.
Yeah, somewhere in between. Yeah, I think about probably 45, 50.
Sounds about right.
I think she was just trying to slide the hyzer in there. Just missed about a bit.
I'm at the right side angle, giving myself a nice flick look here. I didn't really feel like the backhand was the shot, so yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. If you're up there to the right, that's a good play. Makes the gap bigger.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm just inside circle 2, gonna
nice
give it a little run, but I think I'm pretty stoked with the 3.
Sweet.
Easy 3 works for me.
Great drive. Rebecca is sizing this one up.
Wow. That looks solid all week.
Yeah.
Just right on target.
Nice.
Even her misses were right there. And again, I feel like, there's not a thing wrong with the 3 on this hole. You're feeling good with the 3.
Yeah,
I'm feeling
definitely.
good with the 3.
Pars all day.
Kind of like our theme has been all week in these tricky par 3s that you really have to execute an incredible shot to get it to. So,
right.
377 uphill with a tight gap off the tee. Probably just going to try to get a 3.
Definitely.
So I think your play was probably the play.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that was the right play. For sure.
It's really tough to get all the way down there on hole 1.
It's a good comebacker.
But the second shot's tricky.
It is.
It just is. So you might want to play a certain position on the fairway.
Do you like the change? Do you think?
I do. I
do
love
too.
the change. I think it's super challenging and
makes it for a really good 3.
It does. Rewarding 3. Here we go. Hole 2. We got a lot of trees here off the tee box and moving on a right to left slope here, and then just kind of sloping down towards the water here at the end towards the pin. It's a gettable 3.
Oh yeah.
For sure. 468. So we want to rip one nice and long off the box, and there's the skinny gap, and then there's that hyzer gap.
Yep.
So.
And you're gonna see most people try to throw this flat hyzer or nose up. But I really feel like, because it's only 468, it's also okay to be a little aggressive. You could still scramble for that par if you don't execute.
Being aggressive off the tee.
Absolutely.
Like it. Yeah, I like it. I could have actually disked up to be a little bit more aggressive, but that was a little bit more conservative.
Yeah,
and just
nothing
get
wrong
up
with
and
that.
down. No. Paige likes to be aggressive, and unfortunately didn't pay off there, but she's going to be scrambling from the fence area.
Stayed in bounds.
It did, yeah.
Yep. And it actually looks like it's cleaned up over there, so she may be able to scramble.
Becca stays with that center cut route and pulls it off nicely, though.
Yeah.
I'm still way up there. It's kind of funny because the weather was calling for 100% chance of thunderstorms at this hour. So we were kind of like, wow, this is great, you know?
Yeah, I think we were stoked that it wasn't raining.
We were actually like not feeling like there was even rain coming according to the forecast. We were like, it's going to mess us all together. What a great thing. But little did we know that was actually going to change soon.
Yep.
Good shot there.
Yeah, that was a great up.
Great finish. Recovering nicely after the tee shot.
And if you execute that hyzer, this is more than likely the second shot you're going to see, because that way you're hyzering away from the water. Right? I'm thinking most people are going to throw that low hyzer with the sidearm.
Definitely. That's the play every time on this hole that I'm coming with off of a good drive. To kind of get that last fade away from the water.
And what's weird is I know that in all 3 rounds I threw backhand.
Really?
Yeah.
But just because of the position.
It's just because of the position and the wind and what.
The position.
But like I said, I've
over there.
never truly executed. Or the one time I actually did, I was longer than I thought. So I kind of just had to throw the hyzer.
It's touchy too, like you said. It's quick for the sidearm. You have to be really careful.
Yep, I thought that was a great save from where her drive ended. And that was quite low ceiling, wasn't it?
Super low ceiling. I had this little window.
Okay.
I was feeling really good about that putt.
Yep, I thought that was a great putt.
Rebecca, she's got a little downhill tap in.
Yeah, just the footing's a little probably awkward other than that.
It is, yeah. And this is going to be looking at her par.
Birdie.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's birdie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, this is 2 good shots. Oh, shoot.
Very uncharacteristic of her. She's such an aggressive putter.
Yeah, she's usually slamming the chains down for sure.
I more think she's going to miss because maybe she gets a spit up because she's always kind of just slamming them in there.
And that's true. You don't usually see her missing low. Maybe the water behind kind of
maybe the water
gets you a little nervous on that.
Or like we kind of talked about, first couple holes settling in, you're kind of it's like once you have that putt just outside of a tap in, you're kind of get your heart rate going.
Right. Par's good though. Hole 3,
there's the bush that's gone.
Yeah, the bush disappeared actually. That's funny.
Not going to see it on our drive.
No, yeah. When the bush is there, it kind of forces you to go up and over, but it's not there anymore. You can go right through the middle and try to get close for your putt.
Yeah, because with that bush, I was actually going over the baseball field.
Oh, me too. Oh, were you going Big Annie?
I was going Big Annie.
I was going Big Hyzer.
Okay.
Oh, that's
if it was a right to left, I was going Big Hyzer. But
makes sense. Use the wind.
Yeah, but if it wasn't, I was flexing it.
So smart. I like it. Taking notes.
I'm going to be in that ditch. Which isn't a bad place to be, I feel like. Yeah.
Just
I think it's inside
maybe
circle too.
Muddy footing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're probably going to see.
Just trying to hit that gap right where that bush was.
Yep.
A little too much hyzer, but just pitching up on that second shot, getting myself in position.
Yeah. But shout out to Matt who took constructive criticism. I think a lot of players were like, what is this bush doing here? What is this bush doing here? It takes away from the hole.
Okay.
And shout out to the city for
some pressure
taking
from the players.
it out.
Yeah,
right?
they did quickly too.
Yeah. So a little insight there. That
actually, at first I was like, why did they remove this bush? But I actually like it better now.
Yeah. Because now we kind of have a chance to get down there and get a look.
Mm-hmm.
It was really hard. If the wind was there and you could go over the baseball field, I was getting really good looks, but that hyzer made it really hard to get left.
Nice there. Nice ground play. Nice and long.
Yep.
On that hyzer. She's just outside the circle.
But that tricky green.
Tricky
I wonder
green.
If we'll see.
The tricky green makes me lay up every time when I'm in circle like 2 or beyond.
Yep.
Paige is she's looking to be aggressive, possibly. A little half run.
Okay. Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, that kind of where you're like, if it goes in sweet, if not, it's 10 feet or less,
I always try for those. I always want to try for those, but gosh, out here I was laying up more than
Yeah, this is a fast
I'm
green.
used to.
And there's OB behind, so that's a double whammy if you're...
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of funny because the OB is like not that close.
But it's still
we're thinking about it,
Yeah.
It's a little bit. All right, tap outs.
Yeah, unfortunate. I don't know. I guess I wasn't over there, so I don't know if that was just too high or just kind of pushed her out, but we'll see. Her tapping for bogey.
Yep.
And pars.
No birdies, unfortunately.
No birdies.
Dang it.
Nope.
Okay, we're going to try for this birdie here. Hole 4, 372. It seems uphill, but it's actually a little bit downhill once we reach this point. So it's gettable.
Yeah. Well, like we talked about, it's kind of tricky because you're wanting to turn something over because you want it to flex back.
Right.
Whether you hyzer flip it or force something over.
Sure.
But then what you don't really think about is it's a little bit low ceiling. And I see people miss low quite a bit.
Like matching that grade of the ground. Maybe trying to put too much power and going too low and then staying under that ceiling, but also, just kind of poking it at the right height. I didn't quite get over it.
I don't know if we're not getting over it or if the wind's secretly stronger than we think.
Could be. Paige, it's like, again, feeling like we didn't quite get over on that.
Yeah, that's 3 in a row to the left. And like I said, the play is to force something over.
You want to get over it, but then see those trees right there? You don't want to hit that early.
That's true.
So I think that's
they come into more play than you think.
Guarding in your head too.
Yeah.
So you're left in a tricky spot and you're pitching out there.
Yeah. A little longer than I would.
Yeah, a little bit, but
I'm always throwing harder when I'm in those situations because if you clip something,
hold it.
Yeah. That might have been a little cage that you got.
Possibly. I heard I thought
little
it was
ding.
pole, but it could have been cage. Paige is going up high here. Looks like.
And that's the other problem with left is there's more trouble than you actually think off the tee box. So, a little fun fact: this putt is actually hours later.
Yeah,
I think 2 hours later, maybe.
The stream in the picture there.
Yeah,
and you can hear the water.
Yep. So we got about a 2-hour break. I think at about 10:40 they called it.
Well, it's hard to say. So
12:30 we went out and finished these putts, and then we tried to walk to after we tapped out here. We walked to the next tee pad, and as we were walking,
beep beep beep,
we horns.
Yeah.
So this hole here, so those 4 holes were Saturday morning.
Right.
And now this hole here is Sunday after the 19 holes of
Correct.
round 2.
Directly after.
We walked straight there.
We said, let's just play these holes out because get them over with. And that's what we did.
And then if you haven't heard, like we said, these holes we thought, the first 4 holes we thought were being thrown out completely.
Correct.
We didn't think any of those scores mattered until hole 12.
Exactly.
So just to keep you guys.
But then after we heard that, we were also not completely sure. I don't know. There was also just some confusion generally that we weren't 100% sure how many holes we were going to be playing. We pretty sure we were only playing 5 holes, but was it going to be more or less?
And I don't know if we necessarily know for sure that this is right. This is right? We were supposed to only play 9 holes.
No,
yeah. Could you see if she missed the Mando or not?
I mean, I saw that she hit the Y tree right there off of that branch, so I'm not sure where that is on the fairway exactly. I'm pretty sure she made the first Mando.
Yeah, she made. Yeah, we were just
the first 2 Mandos. Okay, from what I can tell.
Okay, so we did give her the right call. We were trying to give her the best call possible because it's
a weird.
There's
Mando.
3 Mandos on the right side to protect the path, but from the tee pad you can't really see them, so it's kind of hard to.
Purple strike again all day. I love this disc here.
Yeah, that was
power flick. Trying to get myself in position.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Thanks. Good recovery.
And this is unfortunately my 3rd shot.
I tried to
I just
get
didn't
some
turn
air under it.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to get it high. I just would have liked it to turn more for
you're
sure.
up there for a putt.
I think I was focused on distance.
This is a tough one coming into this hole 5, knowing it's kind of a swing hole, like score swing hole, where if you hit early, you're like losing a stroke. If you get through the gap, maybe you're picking up a stroke. So it's like maybe a little pressure on the tee box here, especially like coming to this hole after the round, after the 19 holes were played. Just a lot of emotions here.
There was a lot of... like you said, we played 4 holes Saturday morning, and before they called it,
sweet putt there again by Rebecca.
Yep, that was a good 4.
Yeah, great save
from where she was by the sidewalk.
But yeah,
I mean, depending on what position you were in, you moved down, you moved up. It was a stressful day, stressful for Matt,
emotional, range of emotions for sure.
Yeah,
for the players and.
It was just mentally,
I was exhausted from the previous day from just having all those lightning delays.
Yeah, we were at the course from, 9 warming up all the way till after 2, and all we did was play 4 holes. So.
Yeah, exactly. And just the long wait just made me tired, not like doing nothing.
Yeah, isn't it funny how doing nothing makes you tired?
Yeah, I know, it's funny. So hole 6 is a nice little birdie hole, 333, downhill, uphill hole. You can go Anheuser, you can go straight up the gut, and Paige is likes the flick here.
Yeah, the low flick.
The low ceiling flick, the power flick.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people go high flick, but
she gets past that little puddle there.
And a roll through the puddle, that's some power.
Nice. Leaves herself a putt. I'm trying to power it low, but unfortunately I get caught up.
Yeah, it's hard because you don't want to go too long on that hyzer because you're OB. You want to focus on hitting the gap, but then you also have to get it low. So it's a tricky shot.
Like uber focused on that gap.
That's the first key, I feel like, so you don't bogey.
Rebecca is doing that kind of straight Anheuser.
Yeah, kind of late flip, hyzer flip. I'm just going mid-range. M4, yep, letting it fade back. Kind of just letting the disc do the work for me. I know I can throw it high and hard and...
Left it a little wide, but you're still right there.
Yeah. Purple disc.
Yeah, purple layup. Purple. Blue purple, really. But.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
Like I said, just
solid
on
cage.
all weekend. Or all 2 days we played, I guess.
Felt like a week.
Yeah.
Good run there. Almost had it.
Yeah, I think I'm just inside the circle.
Gosh, we're all over this pin here.
Yeah, I think that was all weekend I had missed 2 putts in the circle. And then to miss 2 back to back at the end. I was
again,
really upset.
I feel like fatigue may have played a little bit of role just because, man, we didn't, like I said, take a break. We went right to these last 5 holes from round 2.
Yeah.
And
and it's something that kind of comes into play with this. We started the round this day thinking that none of those holes mattered.
Big time.
And we thought all we had was 19 holes. Then we have 12 holes in. We're told those holes do matter. And then you have 5 more holes. So it kind of gives you a little extra thing to be thinking about. But here we are. Hole 7.
Hole 7. This is another downhill, uphill hole.
With the low ceiling.
Yeah, super low ceiling. This is one that's super hard to reach, but I guess we're thinking like if we really get it up there, we have a look. Like a
sneak
solid
into
look.
Circle 2.
So we're all kind of gunning for it here. And Paige has got a good look. And she wanted more skip there, but she's up there.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty good result. Yeah, for to get the Annie skip forward was
super hard to get much more than that.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the similar result. Big skip.
Yeah. That's really, like, your goal is to get past where you're at. Yeah. Those 2 trees on the left, I feel like, so that you're not downhill scrambling.
Right.
And that was a good redirect.
It really
I don't know that really being to the right is that bad with as open as it is, but kind of takes the scramble out.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to turn around that and be much higher, but...
Not bad. Got a little tree in your way, but nothing you can not get around.
Come on.
Wow. Perfect line, just a little short.
Go for it. Yeah, definitely short on that.
I found the one tree in the way.
Oh, good run.
Yeah, I was
sliced it.
Trying to make up for the 2 shorties I just missed.
Yeah, we're all gunning this one. Like, come on.
Well, yeah, and we just have, it's kind of a weird thing to just go out and play 5 holes. It's such a different mindset, and
it's coming down to the wire here. All these shots matter. Like, these scores are close.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, like, we didn't really know the score at this time because these scores were kind of like, again, thrown away and then brought back. And so we played 19 holes, and then we played 5 more holes, and we brought back the 4 holes from the day before, and then we were kind of like, let's just keep playing, and like, which is fine and good and all, but like, as far as knowing what the score separation was at this time, it wasn't crystal clear at all. Yeah, it was a bit muddy.
Yep, it was tough. But
so with that being said, like, just, I don't know, just kind of having that emotion, like, yeah, kind of a strange thing.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I was feeling very weird, I think is the best word. Just like not sure how to feel.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I was never upset at the TD, or you can't be mad about the weather or the other players or the position, but it was just something, just a new.
Yeah, shout out Map Series, really passionate TD, does a lot of work out here.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
And that was
what a rip from Paige all the way to Circle 1. That is huge on a 372-foot hole. That's what we all want. But I hit first available, unfortunately, trying to do the similar kind of thing, I guess. But we just want to rip it down this middle, like open,
yeah, you just want to get it out
field.
To the right because it kind of
big open field. Just throw it straight.
It's going to filter to the left because of the slope.
Slight
so
slope.
You kind of want to get something flat or turned.
Yeah.
And I just
power. Yeah,
turned it too much. Yep. And again, like I said, this is Sunday. Those tee pads had my number.
I knew I can get up and down, and on a full rip, I did a good.
Yeah, that was a great
job sticking close. Yeah.
And I just doing the same thing. Just trying to get in there for a putt and stoked to be that close, honestly.
Maintenance work there, yeah.
Again, right on line.
That was a really close for 2.
Yeah.
And Paige making it look easy.
Yeah.
That was a super clutch, too, right there. Bringing it within 1.
Within 1 with 1 to go.
Within 1 with
Yep.
1 to go, exactly. And
Yep.
Rebecca is just a couple back from Paige. And we're all, here we go. Here's the leaderboard.
Mm-hmm. Looks like our top 4 is pretty locked in. But big par 5 to finish. And
Yeah, big par 5, knowing that there could be a score swing here. So definitely got to buckle down on this last hole. Hole 9. Par 5, 858. Turns to the right and then goes through the bowl and to the left.
Yep, and that's kind of the bowl is the aim of the second shot. You want to get up on this hill, but the bowl, I feel like, is the... So you can try to...
It's tricky, again, about placement and where you want to be on your second shot, on your first shot. There's a lot of choices to be made. Paige is going super aggressive. Gotta love this choice here, this line. And she bit it all off and got it.
Yeah, that was
so good.
exactly how you want to play that right side. It's something stable that's going to fight through the gap and pured.
And I just like this straight shot.
Yeah,
just right down the hill where you want to be for your next shot.
Set you up for your next shot. Rebecca does the same. Not sure what that is, but I was playing with her at Belton, and I know it's overstable, so I know she's just obviously doing the same, throwing something flat.
Yeah,
Hyzer's down the
It's
hill.
always nice to be overstable when you're moving downhill. To give yourself that extra bit of stability to fight the wind in the air.
I was
Not as long as you wanted.
no, I didn't like that spot at all. I wanted to be kind of up by that tree.
Just made it past the tree.
And if she's not too far, she should be okay. I know there's like a little flat spot down there on the right.
Yeah.
And I just took a mid. I felt more comfortable hitting that tighter gap and trying to just get down in the bowl. Give myself an opportunity possibly. But
Okay.
definitely more left than I think you want to be.
Yeah, you're going to be like needing to be a little creative down there. And I didn't want to leave any distance off, so I pulled it hard. And, you know, I have some work to do down there too.
Yeah. Yeah, and Paige got way up here to the corner.
Wow, this is a ideal drive that you dream of. And then the second shot is super pumped.
Yep. Nice.
Wow.
Wow, what a skip.
Super skip pump. Yeah. Circle 1, 25 feet at most.
Yeah, I think that's about perfect.
No problem. She's still
Yeah, you'll
up
be
there.
looking at it. Once you're
Yeah.
up top, you kind of can scramble. I had no footing, so I had to kind
Wow.
of just unfortunate spot to be.
It's a great hit.
I'd love to.
You had to shape a shot around those trees.
I didn't know for sure if Paige was parked or not.
Right. We cannot see the green from there.
And then I,
you
just
would
like-
not assume that she's parked
I wouldn't.
because
Yeah, I mean, I know
wow,
that she
like,
has the power, but
to
it's
park-
kind of. I think it would have been. Maybe I should have walked up, but
What were you thinking? Because you knew
just
it.
that's about all I could do. I mean, I'm not running up in that mud.
Yeah, it's like you do
I don't
what
have
you
a
can.
thumber. I don't have a
Right.
tomahawk.
You
so
did what you could. It's like
try to make this, I guess. I was running it for sure, and then keeping it close. And
not far at all.
not to say that she would miss, but in case.
Speaking of running it,
Yeah.
gotta run it.
Oh yeah. Okay, because that would have. I
just
got
need
you.
it. Just need it
Yeah,
all.
absolutely.
Yeah, totally. For the W, like 20 feet. Wow, and that's an eagle, guys. Jomez.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah, Paige, so
Yeah.
clutch.
She fought through all the adversity for sure.
When you need it the most, I mean, she pulled it out.
Yeah.
To finish a birdie eagle, gotta
Yep.
give her so many props for that.
Yep. Especially with the weather delays and the these scores count, these scores
Yeah,
don't count. You're
tough one for
done.
all
You
the
have
players.
5 more holes.
If those
Yeah,
scores,
so
if
props to
this
her.
Final 9 didn't count, Rebecca Cox would have won. If there was another scenario that you would have won, definitely too. I mean, you played very hot with the whole tournament.
Yeah, if the holes just counted and we didn't play 5 more. So it was a tough weekend, but I thought
amazing
overall,
win from Paige.
She
getting it by a stroke there.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. We hope we gave you as much insight on all the crazy weather delays.
Yeah, what went down. Thank you, Jomez, for covering the
and thank
FPO.
Yep. Subscribe and share, and we'll see you at the GBO.
Yeah, peace.